Well, it has taken me a little while to just kind of settle in and find the, if you will, the groove, just the pace of El Salvador. And from San Salvador, the big city, down to El Zonte, like it's a completely different vibe. I know that's a cliche thing, but anyways, you get what I mean. It's a different feel down here. And this beachy little place, man, there's so much to talk about and so many things to elaborate on. I'll do my best to just kind of be concise, because I don't want this video to be 4 hours long, but it is probably going to have to be in a few chunks. So if you're watching it right now, very likely this is just a first part, but I'll break it down into some bite-sized chunks. Probably the key thing is that this surfing that's taking place, it just happened to coincide right now. There's a world-class surfing championship going on, and so the best surfers in the world are here right now riding some of the most incredible waves that you're going to get a chance to take a look at. And you know, video doesn't do it justice. Literally, you know, to be right beside them and feel the power and just that concussion of a wave hitting the side of the building where I was in at one particular time. It's words can't describe it. It's something that you gotta kind of feel and experience. But I'm told that surfing was kind of a very well kept secret here. You know, you think about it, 4 or 5 years ago, a lot of people didn't really even know where El Salvador was on a map. They might have heard of it, but they didn't really have much to say. It's certainly risen now into the media and popularity. If you're into Bitcoin, then you certainly know about El Salvador. But the best kept secret was, if you were a surfer, you didn't tell a whole lot of people about this, because they don't want the place overrun with a bunch of surfing tourists. And I guess the way it works is there's a certain protocol, and you know, you don't want a whole bunch of people out in the water, collisions, you name it. But even as I learned about the surfing protocol, if you're a better surfer and you've caught a wave and you're in a certain part of the wave, you've got to right away, and everybody else better get out of their way, get out of your way as fast as possible. So there's rules, and surfing is kind of a cool analogy of how things are here as well. So when we look at Bitcoin and we look at how it has moved into the overall landscape, it's just been 2 years since this literal first of anywhere, any country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. It's only been 2 years, so if you hear any stuff in the media that it's failed, well, this video is going to talk about why there's a whole lot more behind the scenes that certainly suggest, number one, it has not failed, but why it takes a little bit longer than a couple of years to get this thing fully integrated. So we're going to explore that and meet some of the incredible people, the Bitcoiners that have located here permanently, those that come in for Bitcoin tourism, like myself, and yeah, just what goes on in order to build this world-changing initiative, which is the Bitcoin standard. So stay tuned. Hopefully old Reverend Hoddle will tell you a good story, and you'll get your ass down to El Salvador just like I have. So let's go from there.
You see, we're on a mission. We're on a mission. You see, a mission from God.
Okay, I've made it out of San Salvador. I rented a car just in behind me here, and I'm on my way down to El Zonte, and first driving experience in El Salvador. Not bad. Highways are a little nutty, but anyways, I'm surviving. and I'm gonna grab some groceries in behind one of the big grocery store chains, Super Selectos. So I'm gonna try to pay with Bitcoin in here. I think you can. You got to go to the right checkout. Success. All right. Super Selectos and paid with Bitcoin. Now you do have to go through the right checkout, but there was an option to pay with Lightning, so it verified really quite quickly, and the guy just had to hang on. He had to connect a mouse and stuff like that. Obviously, not a lot of people pay with Bitcoin, but I did, and it's pretty obvious. I stood out in the store. A guy walked by and he spoke pretty good English, but he looked like he was local. He's like, "How's it going, gringo? Peachy?" I think that's a nice greeting. Maybe not. I don't know. I went past checkpoint 1. They didn't stop me. So we're moving along. We're on the coastal route. CA2. Checkpoint number 2. We're clear. All right, coming into El Tunco. Definitely has a surfy kind of a vibe here. Oh, hang on. Might be another stop. Kind of scary when you see uniform guys and me holding up a camera. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I'm kind of wanting to film this stuff. This is so cool. Anyway, checkpoint. Well, I'm pulled over on the highway, and the registration on the rental car is expired. So I'm trying to get a hold of my guy.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde está el propietario?
Claro, por...
Es que está vencida.
Ya, sí.
¿Ve?
Ya.
Vencimiento.
Sí,
03,
sí,
2023.
es muy mal. Amigo, para rental car, okay, please. Habla español.
¿De vacaciones?
Sí. Central America, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, Belice, ahora El Salvador, sí. Bitcoin documentario.
Ya.
So, el Zonte es muy importante para mí. Sí, but the documento, sí.
Él es el que le ayudó a rentarlo de este número. ¿Qué me van a hablar?
Ya, sí. is okay. Whoa! Okay. Holy cow! All right, I'm on the road, but he said I got to park this car. I can't drive it until they get the new insurance. They cut me a break. Thank you. There you go. So didn't get shaken down. A little intimidating, scary, you know. I don't understand what the guy's saying, and the insurance was expired, and I guess that's just part of the adventure. All right, about to meet my next host, habitation, and we'll be heading up to the house. So we've made it along the highway, and we're in Zonte, and I haven't seen the beach yet, but that's coming up. I gotta get there first. All right, and a couple of obstacles along the path, but this is traveling, you know. And I told the police guy I was doing a documentary on Bitcoin in El Salvador, because I am. So yeah, I don't know. I think he took pity on me. So caught a break. So let's keep going. Bitcoin Beach, y'all. If you haven't been to El Salvador, you may not appreciate that the closer you get to the water, the warmer it gets. Inland, it's not quite as hot and humid, but down here, there's so much moisture in the air, and you literally feel it as the waves are hitting the shore. You can feel that heat and the humidity that's coming off the ocean. So you got to stay cool, and you got to have a pool party. And that's something that we did one night. And here's a little glimpse of what was going on the shoreline, and also a couple of little images of the party. I kept the privacy for the sake of the people that were there, but you'll get a little idea of a hang at a Bitcoin pool party. Bitcoin beach party. Just kind of an impromptu thing that's happened. This is a beach house that has been rented for this occasion, and it's near Playa Santiago. I'd say 20-minute ride, 30-minute ride out of San Salvador. So we caught an Uber, under $30, split 3 ways, pretty cheap. So anyway, here we are. Hey, so we're gonna grab a cab, an Uber, out of Santiago on the beach. Wow, there's about 6-7 degrees difference by being down here, but it's beautiful. You know, the waves are pretty intense, so I don't know about swimming, but this party had a wonderful pool and things like that. Now, I deliberately did not shoot video for people at the party, and that's because, you know what? An event like this is meant to be experienced. It's I can't share it with you. You got to come and do this yourself, and this is what exploring Bitcoin standard is all about, and being yeah, a Bitcoiner that's going to the hotbeds of where Bitcoin is. So more on this, I'll fill you all in. We're gonna get in our Uber. We gotta go back about 45-minute drive back to San Jose. No, holy shit. San Salvador. And I don't know when the next report is, but it might be from close to here, El Zonte, June 2nd for a meetup. And another thing that I've just been asked to attend, and I'm so excited about, I'll tell you about it later. Hasta luego. Bitcoin's gonna change the world.